Drinking water from disposable plastic bottles may be passing hundreds of thousands of potentially harmful tiny plastic particles into our bodies, a new study finds. Journal named Proceedings of National Academy of Science found that a liter of water in a plastic bottle contained an average of about 240,000 detectable plastic fragments, 10 to 100 times more than previous estimates. Experts at British Columbia University, New York comments that the existence of microplastics, that is particles measuring 1 micrometer to 0.001 millimeter to 5 millimeters in length, and possibly even nanoplastics less than 1 micrometer, has recently raised health concern. In particular, nanoplastics are believed to be more toxic since their smaller size renders them much more amenable compared with microplastics to enter human body. While their true impact on human health is yet to be determined, micro and nanoplastics are so small that they can pass through the protective tissues of the intestine and lungs and directly enter the bloodstream. From there, these fragments can travel to organs including the heart and the brain. They can also cross through the placenta of the bodies of unborn babies. Microplastics have been increasing in the environment for quite some time, and now science is catching up to reveal the impact they have on our health, says experts on reproductive health and the environment at the University of California in San Francisco. Researchers looked at how microplastics in the environment adversely impact health for a 2023 California Senate committee report. Although significant clinical human trials have yet to be conducted on the topic, animal and lab studies suggest that microplastics can raise cancer risk and pose harm to human digestive, reproductive and respiratory system, according to the report. Research also has linked micro and nanoparticles to disrupting thyroid and endocrine function, obesity and insulin resistance. Concern that nanoplastics are warranted due to their ability to penetrate biological systems and carry various environmental pollution. It is important to note that mere detection of nanoplastics in bottled water does not directly indicate immediate health risk. The impact depends on factors like toxicity, concentration, exposure duration, and the body's response to these nanoparticles. Further study is needed to assess the true health risk of these tiny plastic fragments, and that research then may be used to guide safety measures and regulations. Experts are now recommending that drinking tap water or water in glass bottles may be a safer alternative. Scientists have studied 3 popular brands of bottled water sold in the United States using a unique approach involving 2 simultaneous lasers that are tuned to make specific molecules resonate. The scientists identified 110,000 to 370,000 plastic particles in each liter of water. About 90% of these bits were nanoplastic, while the rest were microplastics. One of the common types of plastics identified in the analysis was PET. This was not unexpected since PET is used to make many water bottles as well as containers for sodas, sport drinks and products like ketchup and mayonnaise. Scientists were surprised to find that PET was outnumbered by other plastic particles including polyamide, a type of nylon. Pointed out that this type of plastic, ironically, probably comes from plastic filters used to supposedly purify the water before it is bottled. Researchers had the impression that the majority of plastic particles inside bottled water would be PET particles of a few hundred nanometers in size, but results show that PET particles were found to be mostly in micron size, contributing only a limited portion of particle population. There are many smaller particles other than PET that have greater particle numbers. In the follow-up research, researchers intended to look at tap water, which also has been shown to contain microplastic, though far less than bottled water. Although tap water may not contain the amount of microplastic that slog off from bottles, experts warn that we cannot surely say that tap water is safer, and it may contain higher levels of other pollutants such as heavy metals and black carbon. This study illuminates the previously underestimated presence of nanoplastics in the water we consume. Further research is essential to determine the extent of human exposure and to evaluate the environment and health consequences of these nanoparticles. So that's all for this video. Please do subscribe the channel for more health updates. Signing off for now. Thank you.